Hello there, and welcome to episode 64 of this series where I play the regions of Europe one by one on GeoGuessr. Doing so in a tennis match format, meaning that every time I play a perfect 5,000 point round, I get a tennis point, and whenever I don't, the game gets the point instead. Also, I have time limits put on myself. Any round that I need more than 7 minutes to get a location down is forfeited, and the game given to the game given to GeoGuessr, as well as if I exceed the total playing time, which starts out at 35 minutes, but I knock 3 minutes off it for every perfect round I do, and I also carry over a 3-minute penalty if I finished the previous episode with a perfect round, which I did, so I'm starting out today's episode at 32 minutes to my disposal. And that could become shrinking rather quickly, because now we are moving into Norway. And while Østfold is not the region I'm most familiar with, it is one of the smallest ones of Norway, or rather will become one of the smallest ones in Norway. Norway went through a reform of the regions and communes, i.e. municipalities of Norway, back in 2020. And there was quite a lot of dissatisfaction about that, particularly when they put together the counties of Østfold, Akershus, and Buskerud, and it just became just one massive, not a very cohesive thing. So after the general parliament, or after the parliament elections 2 years ago, it was decided that they should split up some of these big counties they made, split them back up into their original parts again. And Østfold is now going to be, from January 1st, 2024, a separate entity again. So that's why I am putting it in here, even though we're still a couple of months short of that. So Østfold has, the capital of Østfold is Sarpsborg, as the locals will say. It is a town with about 59,000 people, and Østfold is not very large. It's like 4,180 square kilometers, and there's just shy of 300,000 people living in the entire region. It's got two major cities in Fredrikstad and Sarpsborg, and then we got Moss and Halden as somewhat smaller cities. And then we got some towns of some significance here in the north, and most of the rest is either woodland or farmland. So let's go and see what we can get up to in Østfold. The Eastern Fold. It's called that because the fjord, the Oslo fjord, goes in. It goes into the land. Was one of the old names for it was Folden, i.e. the fold, and so naturally what was east of the fold became the East Fold, or Østfold. Right, this was what I feared when I clicked the button, because I know there are some locations like this in this area, and I know so quite well from when I did my Communes of Norway series, and I would quite often find myself out on dirt roads like this in Østfold. So now I got really lucky, except that I have no idea where this is, but at least I got some names. Øfsenveien, Kjølen, Holen, and Håkenby, and there was that thing there. County Road 922, that might actually be a huge help. Let's see if we can find County Road 922. The trouble is, many parts of Norway have introduced names rather than numbers on some of these roads, and at least on Google Maps, they list the names of the roads rather than the numbers. And this is apparently very much the case here. So, right, and Øfsenveien, I don't know where it is, but let's see. We're on a paved road. Let's go to Kjølen, that's 2 kilometers. The Kiel. Hopefully there will be a crossroads of some sort there. But main trouble is that there's no name here that rings any sort of bell. And when I would say that, I will be conceited enough to say that if I don't know a name in Norway, then no one else but the locals will know where it is, pretty much, unless they have family or something in the area. And that was, well, this might actually be Hjørn, and if it is, it doesn't help much. But at least when we're on the paved road, that normally means that we get things like this. So right, so we're on the 22 between Halden and Mysen. That is enormously helpful. Let's see. And we got a small lake here as well. Let's see. Alright. So here it says to Håkenby and Østerbo. And Øfsen Road and the Rakkestad Road. That is also very helpful. So it says 220 on the sign over there, but that's old footage. We're on the 22. And the 22 runs... no, we're on the... Okay, that's actually new footage. Right. So here's the 220. Now let's see if we can find the Øfsen Road. So... and yeah, we were on a small lake, weren't we? Yes, tiny lake. Tiny lake along the 220. This is not a tiny lake, but we can have a look even so. Didn't I say the 922? I did. So, this must be the crossroads where we were. Let's see, so we went eastwards. For a while. At least I think we did. No. No. We didn't go eastwards, we went westwards. Sometimes I'm a particular kind of idiot. And other times just very special. But yeah, we are traveling a fair bit until we get to that crossroads. But I did see, when does some, yes, there are some farms set to the north of the road. Let's see if they are on the map. Ooh. Could this be it? That looks very likely. Yeah, I'll go with that. Nice. Okay, knocking another 3 minutes off the clock. We're now down to 29 minutes. And I'm 40 love up. Okay, and a crossroads, excellent. Aspedamway and Buergatene. That's the railroad up there. Aspedam. I think I know where that is. Here's the Buer thing. There's Aspedamveien. Let's see. Buergatene is down here. Ha. Well, that's what some knowledge of geography will do for you. That will give you some things for free. Almost. Let's see. And we are roughly there. Let's see, that's northeast. Hang on. Looking north. No, let's see. If you look at perpendicular. Yeah, that means that we're about here. No! Oh, yeah, good old hubris knocking me down to the floor again. That was really embarrassing. 40:15 and still 29 minutes on the clock. Gods. No. But yeah, I will need those 29 minutes when I see what I got going here. This looks interesting, and it kind of looks a little familiar. That's the somewhat odd thing. This feels like we're up here somewhere, but of course I have no firm indication of that yet. But yeah, that previous round is going to rankle in my brain for a long time. That was just, oh man, that was just silly and vain and cocky and arrogant and ultimately really embarrassing, particularly when I knew where it was. That was right, and now we are moving slowly, ever so slowly. Oh, come on. This is not going to work well if this is what we are facing. There we go. But I need something telling me where we are. No, get away. I wasn't going to open the map. Oh, this is annoying. Come on. Yeah, I'm in trouble now. Because now I've traveled far and still have no idea what road I'm on. Here we go. Things are looking up. Right, the 125 and 21. And this place is called Jorval. Let's just go back here. So we're going west-southwest. The 125 and the 21. So the 21 is here. There's the 125, right? Yeah, I was quite certain that we were somewhere up here, or in the general area. So that probably means we could have been up here. A memorial of a Carl Fredrickson transport. Yeah, that's a chapter out of World War II, when there was this bloke who was running a transport company who set up a scheme to help Jews get over to Sweden, and of course did that at, well, pretty much at the peril of his own life, or their own life, and everyone who was involved in it. Let's see, so where are we now? There's a gravel pit of some sort. Yeah, that's that one. So, are we here then? Let's see, so here we're going almost straight north. Going almost straight north, and then we got this very sharp bend. Which must be this one then. And then another sharp bend, and we got a road into here, which must be this one. So that means we're somewhere here. Quite close to where the road starts bending this way. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 2, actually, yeah, we are actually just where the road starts bending. So that should put us about here. No! This is this is just not embarrassing, this is seriously annoying. Okay, this should be easier. So we're in one of the cities. The question is which? My initial thought is must but I have no reason for saying so just yet. And it would be lovely to have some street names. There we go. Semsgate, right? And of course the main street it goes into has no name. We need to figure this one out. There we go. Valkyrie Street. This is Schlemmengata. Okay. No, wait. Yes, this is Schlemmen. I thought it would be a G. That's a school. Does it have a name? Not that I can see. Unfortunately. So I'm not convinced about the name of the street yet, though. Let's see. A church. Excuse me. Team Antonsen Traffic School. Right, someone named their driving school. Okay, yeah, that was the next I was going to guess. Fredrikstad. And that still has me wondering if it is actually called Slemmengata, this road. I'm feeling it should be Glemmen. Let's see. Sankthansfjellet Parking Mall. So now we're coming downtown. We're doing so from the north-ish. Glemmengata, that was what I was alluding to. And so Glemmen is, now where is that? Glemmen is up here. So is this the Glemmen Road? Probably not. Let's see, but we're now downtown somewhere. And we have come from the north onto. Now we are pretty much downtown, I think, in Fredrikstad. So this is Farmansgate. It's running sort of east-west. Okay, let's find that. Saint Croix. Sankt Olav, Sverre, Saint Croix. Where is Farmans Street? Ooh. And where is Here's Glemmengata. Now let's see, we're looking for something. Sem Street, there we go. And we were on this thing, Bjørndalsveien. Yeah, that's the road that was closed off. Okay, now then. We move northeast and we got a bend over here. Are we? No, we're not that lucky. So let's see, so the road is bending quite a bit. And then it starts moving into dead end. I'm wondering if we're actually all the way up here. That seems to fit. Yeah, so we should be somewhere down here then. So that house ought to be this one. So we should be standing between between those two houses, and if I turn around I should be standing between two houses. Yes. There we go. Finally some success. Okay, so that means that we are now down to I won that game. Wait, 5-0. Okay, and we're now down to 26 minutes on the clock, I think. Yeah, but that will do, because I have to finish the game within 23 minutes due to the 7-minute round limit. Krokstadveien, okay. That could mean that we are all the way up here somewhere. Could mean, it doesn't have to. And I have a feeling it doesn't. Or isn't. Or won't. But wait a minute, didn't it say pretty low numbers? It said... Oh, don't be like that. Don't let everything disappear just because there's some snow on the ground. Ugh. That I could ill afford. I just want to see what it says. 57 to 59, that means that we're 500 meters, 600 meters away from where this road starts. Let's see, and are we on... Yes, no wait, that's a different road, Vienveien, okay. But yeah, it didn't look like we were getting to the start, and let's see what it says here. Tomterveien. Right, Tomterveien is up here. Or at least one of them. Krokstadveien. So we must be right on the margin of the county. And why? Krokstadveien 64 to 66. That means we're going the wrong way. Okay. Eastwards. At least I thought that meant we were going the wrong way. But I'm starting to have doubts now. I'm starting to have grave doubts. I might actually have done a huge mistake and go like this way. Syversbyveien 6 to 156. Krokstadveien 48 to 52. Okay, so these numbers must hail to back before the days where the numbers reflected the distance of a property from, or rather from a house, the distance of a house from from where the road started. Lyngveien. Nordre Øyen Kindergarten. What team is this? Hobber. Hobber is down here. But I guess we must be... Yes, it said something about Nordre Øyen, didn't it? Let's see, I thought I saw... Yes, Nordre Øyen daycare has Nordre Øyen. So we've been coming down this road here. And... well, somewhere along this road. And right. We're not here. We're further along. This looks promising. Yes, it actually looks quite promising indeed. If I now can just get rid of the bloody snow. Let's see, so we have this stuff over here. And that has to be this building over here. Yeah. Let's see. But yes, there's that barn in the woods there. Can we see that from this position? We can. And it's straight south. And it seems to be sort of in the middle of it. Zoom out. We are on the bend. Now I'm going to go with that. Yes, good decision. That was good in some ways and absolutely laughable in others. I should have done so much better, but okay. That is episode 64 in the box in Østfold done, if not dusted. That was, well, but at least I get to carry a 3-minute penalty across to the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.